I embroidered my entire website. Yes, you heard that right. I have spent the last few weeks sewing and embroidering every single page of my website and creating fun little things to make my website shine and show my personal style. So I'd love to share that with you today and give you a little run through. But first, if you've never met me before, hi, my name is Meryl. I'm a textile artist and I'm currently studying at the Royal College of Art in London. So if you want to hear a little bit more about how I got there and see my journey as an artist in art school, please be sure to give me a follow. But back to the real task at hand. Let's go through my portfolio. Alright, so we're starting on the home screen. On the home screen, we have a little embroidered dollhouse. I based this off an image of my childhood home, except I made it pink, obviously. And the sky changes from daytime to sunset to nighttime. And I have a little plane flying by that says, "Welcome to Meryl's World." Now, as you hover over different rooms in the house, they'll bring you to different aspects of my website, including this little clothesline over here that will bring you to my fiber art. So let's go quickly through each and every room. We'll start with photography. So welcome to the photography studio. I embroidered and sewed this background, and it says hover over a hanging picture to choose an album. So when you hover, that gives you a couple different options of what type of photos to look at. So I'm going to click on the concert photos. So this will bring you to a film strip, a little sewn film strip with all of my images. Now, as you scroll down, the strip will scroll from right to left. Yeah. And you'll get to see the entire film strip. There's also a button at the bottom if you want to go back to photos, as well as on the side we have a little menu so you can go to any page you want. So that was my concert photos. We also have my fashion photos here as well. Give you a little brief look at that. My practice is kind of scattered across a bunch of different mediums, so I feel like this is the best way to show it off. And then we have our travel photos, and that is this beauty. This one is a little bit bigger. I think I need to make it a little bit smaller, so don't mind that. Now we are gonna go back to the home page. Now, as you can see, we've got the nighttime happening now. Okay, next we are gonna go to the movie theater. The movie theater has a bunch of VHS tapes, giving very 90s, because this was basically my childhood. The entire website is based on my childhood. And I don't know if you noticed, but I have embroidered a mouse, and when you're just hovering over the website, it's like purple and it's like a pointer, but then when you go to click on something, it's like the little hand and it's pink. That was really fun to build. But when you hover over a tape, it'll make it so that you can see what it is. So this one is my fashion film called Stitching Earthly Scars. When you click into it, you are brought to a little vintage old-timey TV with the video in the middle, and then you can watch the video. We also have some of my Portugal artist residencies vlogs here, and it brings you to the playlist on my YouTube. And then if you scroll down to the third one, I've hidden a little Easter egg from my childhood. This is a video of me getting my first sewing machine in 2003. So I'm gonna play it for you.
Is this Papa's present, Meryl? Meryl, is this Papa's present to you?
Lydia, no.
Yeah.
Come over here, this one, Santa Claus. No, no, no.
Oh my gosh. Lydia, come here.
Look at what Meryl. Machine!
Oh, you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Papa, how did you know?
Lydia, look.
I
I just felt like you wanted to sew like Mommy.
Yay.
So I can sew my blanket now. Oh yeah, you can sew your
machine.
Barbie. Okay.
Yes, I got a Barbie sewing machine when I was 5 years old, and that has defined every life choice since. Let's go to the diary room next. This bit is not as built out yet, but I'm hoping to have a couple of my writing samples here. If you hover over the book, it'll bring you to my Substack. which is a work in progress, but I plan on posting a lot more there. And then hopefully when you hover over all of these post-its, you'll be able to see different articles I've written, or maybe some of my favorites. Maybe there'll be like scrapbook moments, little travel bits and bobs. I'm really excited for this page, but it's not built out yet. We are going to go to the fiber art section. Now, this section is probably my most built out section, as it is what I'm studying for my degree, and I wanted to have a portfolio that I could show people and not be embarrassed, and I am very proud of this. So we have all of my fiber art pieces hanging on a little clothesline, and of course as you scroll down it scrolls across. I love that. We'll go through a couple of my pieces that I have here with you. First piece is called On the Shore. It's a nice little wool piece that's a tribute to my grandfather, and it's made of 100% Icelandic wool that I hand dyed and then felted, and then I embroidered this image on top in like some bluey tones, and I really like it. Next we have this piece called Through Children's Eyes, and this is kind of like a more collagey piece. This is my most mixed media piece, and this is kind of the direction that I'm hoping to go in. I took this photo of these kids when I was on a trip to Asia. I was in Bali, and I kind of built this like imaginary world that I assumed they were seeing as they played in this puddle. So these are some of the detail shots, just some of the beading, some of the embroidery, and a little bit more about the process. Not too much, but just gives you a little bit of a look in. Then I have Give Me a Sign. This piece was made at a workshop, and I actually ended up really liking it. I didn't plan it at all, and most of my process is super planned, so it was really exciting to do something that was a little more freeform. And as you scroll down the page, the photo of me changes, which I think is fun. Next we have some of my early childhood weavings. So the background of this page is actually a screenshot from a home video of what my kitchen used to look like. I feel like that's super fun. And then here are some of my weavings that I did on a TC2 loom, which I'm obsessed with. I love the TC2. She's so fun. She's so fresh. I haven't done much with these pieces yet. These are just the beginning, but there's some of my childhood photos woven in different colors. It was like a tester to figure out if I wanted to pursue this, and I think a majority of my degree is going to be weaving. So next we have this piece called Meet Me in the Garden, loosely inspired by Studio Ghibli. It has like two little figures laying in this like felted wonderland dream, and some like beads like flower. Also Icelandic wool, hand dyed, felted, and some of the beading, and also my tiny little sketch. I am a horrible sketcher, but I give it my best shot. And some of the rainbow wool that I dyed to make these pieces. Then we have Mother's Embrace. This piece, I shot some drone photos of the river by where I was staying in Iceland, and then I did some tapestry weaving because I'd never done that before. And I like wove what I saw. I dyed some wool to match the colors of the piece, and then I machine embroidered on top of it to have these like little nature creatures, because it felt like such a spiritual place, this glacial river. And I have a little bit of my process down here. I have a video of the weaving by the river that inspired it, and then I have a video of me slowly weaving it, and then if you hover over the yarn, you'll be able to dye it, which I think is fun. I have a piece called Postcards on Scent, and when you click on this link, it actually sends you to the published piece in Nowhere Girl Collective, which is really cool. Then we have an ode to Areolos, and I visited this tiny town in Portugal that had a history of embroidered weaving, and I started to create a piece on this. It's not finished. Hot take, I think it's okay to have unfinished work in your portfolio. I don't think that's a bad thing. So I'm including this unfinished work, and I have some photos that I took in the town of the people weaving, and just like a little bit about my process of making the design, of where I was inspired by, and like a little bit of where I ended my residency in Portugal, like what the rug looked like, and then how slow the process actually is. Now let's go to one of my favorite pages on this website, and that is Meryl's Closet. I have sewn a lot of clothes, although it's not my main goal. I want to show off some of the clothes I've sewn, and I hope to add more to the future. But basically, what you do is you go over to the closet and you can click on any of these clothes. So like I'll click on this piece, and then it puts the full size one here that you can drag onto me, so you can dress me up in whatever different outfits you want to put. I'm going to change the website so you can tag me in your creations, because I want to see what pieces you put together. And as I add more and more pieces, I think it's going to get pretty sick. But I absolutely love this interactive portion where you can drag clothes around and then you can put different things on me. So like I could put this dress on with this, maybe I want to put this skirt under it. What would that look like? Oh, that actually looks kind of fun. That's kind of fun. I want to make this menu. Over here, I want to sew all of the different tags so that when you open it up, it's all custom, but haven't gotten there yet. But I think this looks pretty good. Lastly, we're going to go to the About Meryl page. This looks a little janky text-wise right now, but it's because I tried to format it for mobile and it messed it up. But we're going to fix this. Basically, when you hover over the embroidered images of me, they'll show you like the real photo underneath, which I feel like is fun. And I have a photo of me from when I was younger, and then I have a photo of me now. It gives you a little bit about me, and it gives you links to all of my work. I changed the URL to my website to be meryls.world. I feel like that's so fun. So that is a full overview of my website. I hope you enjoyed. Please stick around to see more of my amazing journey at art school. If you have any questions about what it's like to pursue a degree in arts, especially to move to a different country to do it, please let me know and I'd be happy to answer them. And I hope you think my portfolio is the best thing you've ever seen, because frankly, it's the best thing I've ever seen, and I'm really proud of it. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.